Hello and welcome to the Uma Show. Today I'm going to talk about 5 mistakes you can make while doing face massage. This episode of the Uma Show is brought to you by Analemma water. Analemma is a revolutionary new device that radically changes the state of drinking water. It powerfully enhances the properties of water by rearranging the H2O molecules into a liquid crystalline structure. That structure and its stability has a remarkable influence on all living things. The technology was created by 2 scientists in the Netherlands after over 13 years of research and development. Through their research, the scientists discovered several aspects of water that were known in the past but not studied sufficiently in modern science. They found that water is a broadband absorber of electromagnetic frequencies, and this ability rests in the structure of water. Due to various environmental reasons, H2O molecules in drinking water behave in chaotic and irregular manner. Water molecules are constantly crashing into each other. This happens on an atomic level, so we are completely unaware of it. By swirling the analemma through the water, those same H2O molecules start forming a liquid crystalline structure. They start linking together and behaving harmonically. Through that unique process, water becomes empowered, energized, and alive. Analemma is a clear quartz crystal tube filled with special mother water that transforms regular water into a supercharged, full spectrum, coherent state. It takes 1 full year to create the mother water. So let's talk about 5 mistakes you can make while doing face massage. A lot of you ask me a lot of questions whenever I upload any face massage video on my social media, on YouTube or wherever. And it's always interesting to interact with you guys. I absolutely love it. But it's not always possible to answer each one of your questions. And that's why I thought, let me come up with this video that'll help you answer some of your questions. Now, the first and the most important question that I get asked most of the time whenever I upload a video is, what are you using? So let's talk about that, because that could be one of the mistakes you are making. So what is the medium you're using for your face massage? Now, you need to understand, why do you need a product to use when you're doing your face massage, and what is the intention? So the main intention of using the product is to get that glide that will be helpful for you to hold on to your muscles, as well as glide your hands to do the face massage. So you need the right amount of glide. You don't need less of it, that will stretch your skin, and you don't need more of it, that will add too much glide and you will not be able to hold on to your facial muscles. So what are the 2 different kinds of mediums that you can use? My favorite is pure 100% shea butter without any essential oil or any kind of smell. Now, this product is very, very easily available wherever you are. You can get organic shea butter, sustainably sourced wherever you are, and it's not very expensive. Shea butter is a great medium to use for your face massage. So take it in your hands, warm it, it becomes creamy, and then apply it on your chest and neck and your face and start your face massage. Make sure you're not using too much of it, using just the right amount of it. Now, with shea butter, a lot of you complain that it blocks your pores or clogs your pores. In fact, I'm in Dubai, and a lot of my clients are either from the Arab origin or South Asian origin, and we have thicker skin. And so shea butter can sometimes clog your pores. So what is the other medium that you can use? The other medium that you can use, which is again very easily available, especially nowadays, is facial oil. Now, a lot of you ask me, which oil do I use? My favorite oil that I've been using for years, I call it a liquid gold, is from Living Libations sea buckthorn oil, which is a cleanser as well as a moisturizer. I've been using this for myself as well as my clients for years. This does not clog your pores. In fact, it actually matches the skin sebum, so it cleanses your pores. Now, you can use any oil, honestly. Anything that you've been using that is working for your skin type is your go-to oil. Now, if you want to understand skin oils and which one will suit your skin type, I do have a video on that on my YouTube channel, so please watch that. But any oil that you've been using and it suits you, go ahead and start using that oil for your face massage ritual. Now, make sure when you're using an oil, you use a very little of it. You don't use too much of it. Again, it will become too oily and there'll be too much glide. You will not be able to hold on to your facial muscles to actually give you the impact that you're looking for from a face massage. So little of it, not too much of it. And make sure you're applying it properly all over before you start doing your facial massage. Now, you all know I love this ritual of facial massage because it just gives me so much joy, firstly, to do it on a daily basis. Secondly, it not only lifts my face, but also lifts my spirit. And that's what I enjoy the most. I feel the way you touch yourself, your skin brings you back closer to yourself. And that's why I love this ritual of face massage so much. So if you have any more questions, go ahead and ask. But these are the two mediums that you can use to start with. And if you don't have any of these right now, maybe you can use something very thick, a fatty night cream, which has that kind of feel and that gives you the glide. But I'm not a big fan of any kind of creams. I love either the shea butter or the oil. Make sure the oils don't have too much of essential oil, sometimes too much of smell. It really doesn't suit everyone. Use something that really makes you feel good, because at the end of the day, whatever we are doing should make us feel good. That's when we are more consistent. If it's not making you feel good, you're not going to be consistent, right? So that's the first mistake we make, is not choosing the right kind of medium. The second, again, extremely important, the mistake that we make is not focus on lymphatic drainage, but straight away go on to doing the facial massage. Now, lymph system is a very important system for skin health, for overall well-being, for our immunity, but very, very important for our skin health. Because imagine if you have a bin at home and that's not cleaned out regularly, then what will happen? It will clog, right? It will smell, it will have all the toxins that we don't want. It's the same thing with our lymphatic system. If it's not been cleaned out properly, then all those toxins will sit on your face, on your body. And lymphatic system doesn't have its own pump. That's why it needs a manual draining. And that's why it's so important for us to know how to do manual lymphatic drainage. And if you want to learn more about it, I do have a video on how to do your lymphatic drainage for the upper body. Now, we have almost 600 lymph nodes in our body, and 200 out of them are on this area, on our neck area. So you can imagine this area is so important for lymphatic drainage. And that's why we need to regularly do lymphatic drainage, and especially before we start our facial massage. If you are looking for an extraordinary impact and you want that effective session of facial massage, you are not going to see the results if you're not focusing on lymphatic drainage. then you're not really opening up the pathways for the toxins to get out of your system and you're only massaging it, then it's not going to help. The second thing, and very important to remember, is that you start your facial massage with lymphatic drainage and you end it with lymphatic drainage. Now, why so? We are starting with lymphatic drainage because we want to open up those pathways to clear out all the fluid, and then do the face massage because obviously your muscles will be more ready, your fascia layered and all of that. It will be more effective for you to massage your muscles after you've done the lymphatic drainage. And why after? Because a lot of the times after you've done the face massage, all those fluids again accumulate on your face. And so you actually end up seeing the swelling, a little bit of swelling on your face. To get rid of that and to avoid that, it's important that you do a light lymphatic drainage after your facial massage too. So lymphatic drainage is one of the most important things that you need to add while doing face massage. And that's one of the mistakes that you're doing if you're not seeing the impact that you want out of your facial massage session. Now, the third mistake is ignoring your chest and neck and moving on to your face directly. Now, what happens when you don't massage your chest and neck and only your face is when you're not releasing the stress from your muscles here on your chest and your neck, when you're not increasing the blood circulation here and only working on the face, these muscles will pull your face down. And that's why a lot of you complain about double chin. And I get so many questions about that. If you are facing that issue, all the more reason that you focus on your chest and neck and not just directly do the face massage on your face. Because still you're not releasing the tension from your muscles here on your chest and on your neck. This portion is not going to lift. It's always going to be pulled down. And that is why it is so important always to include your face massage session from your chest, move on to your neck, and then move on to your face. Now, another question that I get asked quite often is that on your neck, do you move downwards or do you move upwards? It's very simple. When you're doing a lymphatic drainage is when you're going downwards. You're pushing the fluids here towards your clavicle and from here to your underarm because we have loads of nodes here. So you're pushing the fluids here. But when you're doing face massage, the intention is to lift. So you're always going up. So after your lymphatic drainage, when you're doing face massage, chest, and then you're going upwards on the neck and then upwards on the face, right? I hope you get that. So third mistake is not focusing on your chest muscles and neck muscles and directly going onto the face. Don't do that. Always start with your chest and then move on to your neck and to your face then. The fourth mistake is either too much pressure or too little pressure. That's another question that I get asked all the time. How much pressure should I apply? Now, when you are doing your lymphatic system drainage, you have to put very light pressure, almost no pressure actually. It's very superficial because lymph system is very superficially placed. You don't need any pressure there. All you're doing is the touch. That's most important. But when you're doing the face massage, I encourage you to start with light pressure. And then as you consistently do your facial massage, increase your pressure eventually and consistently. Don't start with too much pressure. Because what happens when you start doing or getting into a ritual like this, and you start with too much pressure, you end up feeling the soreness because your muscles are not used to this kind of workout. Or you see a lot more swelling on your face, or you see the redness on your face, and then you get discouraged to continue doing it. And you don't consistently do it. That's why start with very, very light pressure and then slowly increase your pressure and see how your face is taking it. Now, you also need different kind of pressure in different time of the month according to your cycle. Sometimes you're most sensitive, so maybe you need light pressure. Sometimes your face can take extra pressure, then go deep and add that pressure. So just tune in with your body, tune in with yourself. How do you feel today? Do you want to do your facial massage to feel good and feel yourself? Then maybe do it with lighter pressure. But if you want to really lift your face and you're looking for something more intense, then increase the pressure. But always start with very light pressure and then increase slowly. So pressure is again one of the mistakes that a lot of you make, and that's another question that I consistently get asked. Now the fifth and the last mistake that you're doing is following somebody else's routine or ritual blindly. We see so many different kinds of videos on Instagram, on YouTube, on different platforms, and we just copy it. And that's not how it should be. I highly encourage that you learn face massage from an expert initially and then create and curate something that suits you, your lifestyle, your face, and your skin type. But if you don't have the opportunity to do that, actually it's so easy because every one of us have something online, so you have an access to it. If you really want to learn face massage and face yoga, I have a very interesting course online called 7-Day Facelift. It's not an expensive course. I came up with that course simply because I want each and every one of you to benefit out of face yoga and face massage. So you have an access to it. I have the link below. If you want to get an access to it, please go ahead. But otherwise, there are many other experts like me who have these courses. So start by learning the basics of face massage and face yoga, and then incorporate that into your daily ritual because you will understand what you're doing. It's always better when you understand something, what you're doing, you are making it more effective and impactful for your own self, because in your brain, then you know what you're doing. You're working with your lymph nodes, you're working with your facial muscles, the fascia layer, and all of that. But if you're blindly following somebody else's video and just doing it, it's not as impactful. Also, you can create face massage according to your face type and your trouble areas. For example, if you have under eye bags, maybe you need to focus more on lymphatic drainage. You need to focus more on the draining this area, the chest and the neck. You can't just work on under eye because everything is connected, as I said. If you're struggling with these lines here, the nasolabial lines or marionette lines or forehead lines, these are your trouble areas, then you're focusing more on this area, more on this area. If you want higher cheekbones, then you need to focus on these areas. If you have double chin, then you need to focus on these areas. So everyone's trouble areas are different. Your pain points are different. So you have to create your massage accordingly. You can't work on your forehead if that's fine and you have more, you need more attention here. At the same time, always remember, you can't keep working on only one area of your face. It's like you're going to the gym and you're only working on your abs, expecting your entire body to be in a proper shape that you want. You have to work out the entire body. It's the same thing with the face. So you have to do the massage all over, but you can focus more on your trouble areas, your problem areas. So you can learn the structure well and then create and curate and bespoke your facial massage rituals and sessions. So it's great to get inspired by all the videos that you watch. I mean, that's really the intention, to get inspired, to see the results and to get motivated. But I honestly feel consistency is key. If you're not consistent, you're not going to see the results that you're looking for. And I truly believe it's not motivation that leads to action. It's action that leads to motivation. If you're not taking action on a daily basis, then you're not going to see the results. And so you're not going to be motivated. Motivation can only take you that far. You will do it for a few times, you will not see results, and you will not be motivated anymore. So always rely on taking actions. Be consistent. Once you're consistent, then you can see the results, and then when you're happy with your results, you will be motivated to keep doing a ritual like this. I hope this video really helped you. I love facial massage. I love to do it on myself, on my clients, on my loved ones, and I feel it has so much of impact. It changes the way you look at yourself. You change the definition of beauty for yourself when you consistently have a ritual that helps you touch yourself in a different way. So try and incorporate this ritual into your daily beauty rituals and let me know how it goes. I hope these 5 mistakes are something that you will keep in mind, but that shouldn't deter you from starting something that is so simple to start and be consistent with. And I would love to see your results. Do it for a week, do it for 10 days, do it for 21 days or for a month, and show me before and after pictures. I would love to see that. You have any questions, please ask me on Instagram. I'm most active there. It's Uma Ghosh. Follow me on my Instagram. And you can ask me on YouTube too, but I'm most active and I reply there more often. I'll see you all soon in my next videos. If you want me to create videos on something else that you're struggling with, please mention in the comment below and I would love to come up with something that really helps you. That is my intention, to have this YouTube channel to give you a perspective on holistic beauty or holistic way of living and overall well-being. So see you soon. Till then, love and health.